first things first, let's cut out our pattern. I'll link the one that I got from Pinterest in the description below. Once you've cut out your pattern, as I've shown here, you're going to want to pin down the edges of the strap and the tops of the bag so that you can sew those down and make it look neat and tidy. Once that's done, sew the top of the straps together, as I've shown here, pin the bottom parts of the bag together, and then sew them down. Make sure your edges are facing the right way before you do that though. Alright, so we're walking through my house right now because I finished the bag, I've put it on, but I don't have a proper way to show you down there because I didn't bring a mirror with me. And yes, my hair has changed color midway through the process of making this video, so I don't know, just deal with it. Here we go! So that actually turned out pretty good. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good accomplishment, if I do say so myself. Can't even see my face in this shot. Okay, let's just lay it on the floor over here because the floor is clean enough and that works. So here we go. That is the finished bag all sewn up there. The stitching's not as neat as I'd normally want it to be, but again, this is not something that I'm trying to go for perfection on because I'm really just wearing it for this costume and it's meant to look a little bit shabby. So there you go. Moving right along, next thing we'll do is, I guess, tearing up and dirtying up the clothes. Woohoo, fun stuff. I might have had a little bit too much fun ripping things. Let's see. Yeah, I ripped a lot right here. See, the story goes, as I see it, that Ariel was running and the zombie grabbed at her while she was going over a fence or something. I don't know. But I got some nice little sleeve tears going on. Looking much more ripped and frazzled. So, cool. Now the dirtying and fake blood part. It's gonna be fun. Okay. So for dirtying up the clothes, I've looked up several different methods of things that you can do, including dyeing them with tea or coffee, tying them to the back of a car and pulling them around and or running them over in your driveway, all kinds of fun stuff. But what I've opted to do is use paint and dirty water, basically. By dirty water, I mean water that I've rinsed my brush off in. So I have this acrylic paint. I was going to use just normal fabric paint, but I didn't have any brown. I only had like black. And oh, hey, look. I'll just dab that off right there because that adds the effect. Special effects. All the special effects. The dirt. Oh my god. And my finger's mostly clean now. Cool. So, I've mixed that with quite a bit of water on this little paper plate here. And splattered a little bit randomly by flicking the brush. Be careful if you do that though, because you might flick outside like I did and have to go clean it up before it dries. That just creates more of a natural splatter pattern rather than having specific areas all covered. But for the big tear over here, and especially this one, I did go around the edges quite a bit with different opacities of the opacity. Is that even a word? I don't know. Of the paint, and then I sprayed over top of that with a can of spray blood that I've had from Spirit of Halloween. I used it before on my American McGee's Alice apron, and it works pretty well, and I figured it will work just as well here. So I'm gonna let this dry. And then the plan is to put some around the tears, some fake blood too, around the tears here on the sleeve. And the reason why I haven't is I don't want it to soak through. So I kind of want to be able to lay it out flat, maybe folded this way so that I can kind of layer on the gross paint and blood on both arms. And then we're going to do the pants. So, see you in a bit. Okay, so the shirt's actually turning out pretty good, I think. The pants, I don't know if you'll be able to pick this up on the camera very well, but it doesn't seem like, because of the material, that, well, the paint and fake blood or anything is really going to stick to it. I've got a generous amount put around the holes. Whether or not it stains enough to actually do anything noticeable, don't know, but I'm going to leave this to dry overnight now, and then we'll try the whole thing on tomorrow and see how it goes. Okay, so confession, at this point in the game, I was not dead set on this look. Something about it just didn't seem like it was Ariel to me, and it really, really bothered me, even though, you know, I look pretty cute. I mean, come on, look at all those poses. Look at them. Look how cute I am. But it seems I was able to figure something out on convention day, no less. So I guess that's what we'll look at in the next video, guys.